Hey friends, it's Steph. We are well into the summer, and if you're looking for summer date ideas to do with your significant other, with your friends or family, or even on your own, then you are in the right place. Here are 24 date ideas to try this summer, and many of these ideas can be combined. So number one is to go on a picnic. This could be at a park or a beach, really anywhere outdoorsy, even your own backyard. There's something kind of magical about eating outdoors, in the fresh air, in nature, hearing the sounds of the outdoors. And yeah, it's a great way to enjoy that nice summer weather. You could bring picnic mats or a blanket or even lawn chairs, or if the place you're going to has picnic benches, you could just use those. You could either pack your own meals or snacks, which could be a fun activity in itself, or you could just get takeout like pizza or sandwiches or even fast food or, takeout sushi. Number two, you could try going berry or fruit picking or go to a flower farm. So if there are any farms in your area or that you could drive out to, this could be a great summer activity. The act of picking berries or fruit and then later enjoying them at home can be super fun and rewarding. There's a reason why farming games are popular, and maybe it's those hunter-gatherer genes inside of us, but yeah, there's just something so fun and rewarding about collecting things, gathering things. If you go to a flower farm, you could either just walk around, take some cute pics, enjoy the flowers. Or at some farms, you may be able to actually pick some flowers and make your own bouquet and then take that home. Number three is to explore a neighborhood in your city or in a nearby big city. It could be fun just exploring that neighborhood, doing like a walking tour, seeing what shops there are, trying new foods. You may discover your next favorite cafe or restaurant, or stumble across some cute or cool art murals. Number four, go on a walk in nature. Now, this could be hiking a trail, but it doesn't have to be hiking. You could just go for a walk in a park, waterfront, beach, a garden. It's a great free and healthy activity. Get some fresh air. Number five, check out a summer festival or fair. So this, I guess, depends on where you are, but if you are in a city where they do have different summer festivals or fairs, it might be worth checking one of these out. For example, in Toronto, there's usually quite a bit going on in the city. A lot of them are food related, but there are other summer festivals where there are little vendors and shops. So it can be fun just to explore and see what's out there. Number six, read outdoors. So this could be at a park, at a beach, a waterfront, your backyard, setting aside a date or some time where you and somebody else, or maybe by yourself, you just relax and read outdoors. Number seven, go to an amusement park or a water park. There's usually a lot to do at amusement parks and water parks, so this could make up a full day of fun. Water parks can be really nice when it's really, really hot and can be a good alternative if you don't have a good beach to go to. And if you are going to an amusement park, consider bringing a portable electric fan. This is not sponsored or anything. So I recently got this fan from Amazon. It was pretty affordable. I think it was like $20 something. Yeah, there's just a button there. And there's a second level. And then it just folds up like that, and it's super small and compact. It just is a USB-C charger, but I have not needed to charge it yet, and I have used it quite a bit. But yeah, that fan I originally got for traveling, but I just realized, oh, it would be great to bring to anywhere, if you're going on an outdoor date or amusement park or something and it's summer and it's really hot. So just a tip. Number eight, go to a rooftop or patio, restaurant or bar. This is a similar line of thought to the picnic, but just eating outside on a patio, on a rooftop can be a nice change from just eating indoors. take advantage of the nice summer weather. Number 9, try a sport. So the main things I'm thinking of are racket sports, such as pickleball, tennis, badminton. If you have public parks in your area with outdoor nets, this could be a low barrier to entry just because you don't have to pay to use the courts. The only thing is you might have to buy some rackets or borrow them. We got our pickleball rackets and balls off of Facebook Marketplace, so it was pretty cheap. Other easy options could be, playing frisbee, spike ball. Number 10, go on a bike ride. So if you have bikes, that's great. If you don't, at least in my city and I know in some other cities, bike sharing has become really big. So even if you don't own a bike, this could be an accessible date idea. Other options in the same realm could be roller skating, rollerblading, or longboarding, a nice alternative to just walking. Number 11, be a tourist in your own town or city. So I grew up in a tourist town, and I know for me and for a lot of the locals, when you live by such a big tourist attraction, it kind of loses the magic, it kind of becomes normal. Tend to take it for granted and not really visit the place, but there is a reason why people come to see that tourist attraction, sometimes from around the world or even locally. So, sometimes it's nice just to go to the tourist spots in your town or in your city and just enjoy them. And while the tourist attractions can be very crowded, benefits to being a local could be, going there on a weekday or early in the morning. Number 12 is to do a canoe or kayaking rental. So of course this is only possible if you live by some sort of body of water, and if you decide to share a kayak, or if you're in a canoe, can be a great way to maybe build some teamwork, or if you're like me, mooch off and get a free ride. Number 13, get ice cream or another cold dessert or drink. So sometimes in the summer, I'm just craving ice cream, and it can be fun just going somewhere just to get ice cream, or trying a new ice cream place, or even just a new flavor. You could also get gelato or frozen yogurt, or bingsu, which is Korean shaved ice, is something I would recommend if it's available near you. Or you could get like a nice ice to drink or bubble tea. Try out a cute cafe. Number 14, check out a local farmer's market. So this could be a great summer activity. Sometimes they do the farmers markets outdoors in the summer. It can be fun just to explore, maybe get some produce. Number 15, have a bonfire/campfire. So this might be a good option if you have a backyard and a good bonfire or campfire setup. If you are doing it somewhere else, just make sure that it's safe to do a bonfire or campfire and that it's allowed. Roasting marshmallows, making s'mores, cooking the sausages. Number 16 is to go stargazing. So if you live outside of the city, you could bring a couple lawn chairs or like a blanket and look at the stars, or drive to somewhere where it's not too bright. Growing up outside of the city, I used to do this a lot with my friends, and I will never forget the one time me and my best friend at the time, it was in her backyard, we actually caught a really beautiful meteor shower, a bunch of shooting stars, and some of them were like really big actually. That will always be in my memory. Number 17, have an outdoor movie night. So this could be going to a drive-in or going to an outdoor movie screening. I know some parks have that. Or if you own a projector and a portable screen in a backyard, you could also, try and set that up. Number 18 is visiting a vineyard. So if you have any vineyards in your area, they can be really nice to visit in the summer. If you're into wine, then you could try doing a tasting. Or if you're like me and, not so much into wine, it can still be nice to visit. Some of these vineyards have, or at least the ones around me, have restaurants, which are really good. Or it could be nice just to visit because a lot of vineyards are quite beautiful. Number 19, you could visit a garden. So you could see if there's any botanical gardens in your area, or even just regular pretty gardens. It can be really nice to just walk and have a date, take some cute pics. Number 20, watch some fireworks. So if your area has any fireworks shows, or maybe during an upcoming summer holiday, it can be nice to, plan a date around that. Number 21, you could go to a museum, an art gallery, or an aquarium. Now, these are indoor activities and, don't have to be done in the summertime, but sometimes it is nice to just go in the summer, maybe even to get away from the heat and be in the AC land. Number 22, you could go to a sports game. So I guess the main one I'm thinking of is like a baseball game, but it could really be any sort of sports game. And you could go to a professional game, or you could go to like a local casual league game. Maybe your friends are playing in one. Number 23, you could go to a concert or a music festival. Extra points if it's something outdoors. But yeah, it could just be a regular concert or a more casual live music experience, such as going to a park. Sometimes there's live music, or going to a jazz bar. And number 24 is to make a summer playlist and to listen to it. So you could make the playlist on your own, or even better, make it with your date or your friends or family or whoever you're gonna be spending the time with. And then when you actually go to your date, you could incorporate listening to the music. So it could be in the car ride, or say you're doing a walk in the city, you could each have an AirPod, or if you're more old school and you like the wired earphones, you could get a splitter. But yeah, that was 24 summer date ideas. I hope you got some inspo from this video, and I hope everyone has an amazing summer. Please subscribe for more fun content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!